Hey everyone, it's about that time to go eat some dinner. So hey, let's go find out what is Amanda cooking. Hey babe.
Hey.
What's for dinner?
Well, we can have potato soup or tater tot casserole, whichever one sounds good to you.
I think some tater tot casserole sounds really good. That's one of my favorite ones that you cook.
Okay. Alright, then we'll do some tater tot casserole. Are you going to be filming?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and film this one.
Right on, right on. Alright, see you all in the kitchen in just a few minutes. Okay, so the first step you're going to do is you're going to grab about 1 pound of hamburger meat, or you can choose to use ground sausage. I personally like to get the 93% lean so it doesn't cook up as much as the more fattier types. And what I use the Betty Crocker meat grinder. And what this does is it breaks up the hamburger to spread evenly. Like if I'm going to be using this for a mixture, so I don't really want big chunks of hamburger within the mixture. I want it to kind of be all even. So that's your first step. In just a few moments, I'm going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of garlic and half a yellow onion. Okay, so now I'm adding my garlic. Like I said, a tablespoon of the minced garlic. And then I'm going to add approximately half a small yellow onion. And also, while I'm doing this, you might want to go ahead and start your preheat on your oven at 375 because that's what the temperature we're going to be using today. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and let this hamburger brown up some more and cook this onion and garlic. And then, oh, I need to put some Himalayan salt, and I'll add that to it, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so now our hamburger is brown. We're going to go ahead and add that to the mixing bowl right here. So like I said, that's a pound of the 93% lean hamburger meat. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go over here real quick. And we're going to add a secret ingredient. Okay, so we know how kids don't like vegetables. Well, this is one of those meals where you can sneak a vegetable in. Sometimes I use broccoli, and sometimes I'll use corn. And last time I used the corn, Candace absolutely loved it. Now, Kaylee is our real picky eater, so we're still working on her with this. So you're going to take 1 can of corn, and you're going to drain all the liquid. Kind of mix that real quick, kind of up in that hamburger meat. Make sure it gets all mixed in evenly. Whoops, I'm losing some pieces. That's okay, I'll clean up in just a little bit. If anybody's ever seen any of our previous videos, you'll see that people love to cook on the stove without cleaning it up, so mommy's clean up anyway. Okay, the next ingredient we're going to add is a 10.5 ounce of the Campbell's cheddar cheese soup. Okay, so you're going to see a quick edit on that because the cheddar cheese soup takes a little bit to get stirred in. One thing I did want to mention though is that last time I made this, I was able to substitute the cheddar soup or cheddar cheese from the Campbell's because sometimes it's hard to find. So you can substitute it with a cream of mushroom. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to add a half a cup of milk. Okay, give me a second. I'm kind of cleaning as I go. It's the easiest thing to do. So you got to be careful because at this point the milk's going in and you want to make sure it gets all mixed in really good with the other ingredients. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and put in a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Okay. So I'm just going to try to get as much as I can to come out so that we don't waste any of it. Okay, I might just use a spoon to help out. A big one kind of gets in the way a little bit. There. Alright, so that was a half a cup of milk, 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then we're going to take about 1.5 cups of shredded cheese and also put it into the mixture. Now I use the Kraft Mexican style cheese because it has just I think 5 or 6 different cheeses involved in it. And we just kind of want to get that worked in. Now I should have gotten a bigger mixing bowl, but it's okay. Alright, now going back to our preheat, we got the oven preheated at 375. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you my already lined pan. Now this is called a tater tot casserole. However, I'm using the tater crowns, I believe is what they're called. They're a little bit thinner, flatter. I just like the texture of them a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over just a little bit, and I'll go ahead and show you the pan. I use a 9x13. I'm going to take this mixture like this. I'm just going to spread it real quick to make sure it's kind of all even over those tater crowns. Now, like I said, you can use tater tots. I just personally like to use the crowns. They're a little bit thinner and flatter. Okay. Alright, so I've got that layer done. So far, we've lined the bottom of the pan with tater crowns. Then we topped it with our mixture of the 1 pound, 93% hamburger meat, the can of corn drained, the half an onion of the yellow onion, or you can use white onion, it really doesn't matter. 1 can of the cream of cheddar cheese soup. We have half a cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then I put 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the next layer of tater crowns on, and then I'm going to go ahead and top that with the remainder of my cheese, which is about 1 cup.
Go.
Okay, so now that we've got our oven preheated at 375, we're going to go ahead and pop that baby in, and we're going to put it on the top rack for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so our casserole has been cooking, and now it's done. It looks like it's been about 25 minutes at 375, and voila. Okay, we'll go ahead and get some plated and let our food critic try it out. Okay, guys, a word from our food critic for this channel.
Hey everyone, just got done watching Amanda cook this nice, lovely dinner. It is tater tot casserole, so thank you very much for cooking it. It tastes really, really good. So I'm gonna get back to eating, so thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching this episode. And if you like it, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.